In this exercise, we will create this montage with music in the background. I'll go to After Effects, New Composition. I'm gonna set the duration to 20 seconds. Okay. Right click, import file. I'll go to exercise 22 and I'm gonna select all the files and click on import. First of all, I'm gonna bring the music, drag and drop like this. Now I can play the music. Next, I'm gonna bring the pictures of the cities, starting with Dubai, drag and drop. Next, London. Next, Moscow. Next, New York. Next, Paris. And then I'm gonna bring this picture of the plane. Now I'm gonna click on the layer of the music. I'm gonna toggle this down, audio, toggle this down, and go to waveform and toggle this down. Inside we can see the waveforms. And I'm gonna put 6 markers on the timeline exactly when the beat drops and I want to go from one picture to the next. For example, here. The 4th time right here, I want the first image to appear. I'm gonna place a marker right here. I'll go here and make one click. This is the first marker. I'm gonna play. Gonna play this again. Right here. When it drops, I'm gonna place another marker right here. Right here. I'll place another marker. Right here. Another marker. Right here. Click another marker. And right here. And now we have 6 markers. Starting from here, I want the volume to go down, and by the end, I want the volume to reach 0 gradually. To do that, I place the time indicator right here. I'm gonna click on the stopwatch here, audio levels. We have a new keyframe right here. I'm gonna go to the end of the timeline, 20 seconds, and I click here. I'm gonna type minus 60 dB. And now we see the waveform, how it goes down gradually like this, and by the end we hear nothing. I'm gonna play so you can hear it. This is exactly what we wanted. I'm gonna toggle this up, and I'm gonna shorten these layers and put them right where the markers are. I'm gonna place them in order, starting with the layer of Dubai. I'm gonna shorten this layer like this. I'm gonna press Shift. That way I can snap when I reach the level of this marker. And I'm gonna shorten from here too, like this. I press Shift and I snap at this level. I go to the next layer, London. I shorten, press Shift, snap, like this. I shorten from here. Next layer, Shift, I snap here, and I shorten here, I snap right here. New York, Shift here, and I shorten here, Shift. Paris, and the last layer is gonna last until the end, like this. Now if we play, you see how the images follow a certain rhythm. I'm gonna add a text now using this tool, horizontal type tool. I make one click like this, and I'm gonna start by writing Dubai. I'm gonna double click, select the word, and I'm gonna change the font to Arial, font style black, the thickest option, and size I'm gonna make it very big, 400. Enter, color white. Okay, and I'm not gonna change anything else. Paragraph, I click here, center. Now with the selection tool, I'm gonna move this right here in the middle, and to make sure it's exactly in the middle, I can use the window align. Still selected, I'm gonna click here, align horizontally, and then align vertically. Now it's exactly in the middle, like this. This is what I wanted. And now I'm gonna make the text change as the image changes. To do that, I'm gonna toggle this down. Here we have text, and here we have source text. I'm gonna click on the stopwatch. Here we see we have a keyframe right here. I'm gonna move the playhead right here. I'm gonna press Shift, that way I snap when I reach this marker. And right here I'm gonna change the text from Dubai to London. Shift, I snap right here, and I go to character. I select the type tool, I double click, and I'm gonna write London. I click away, I'll go back to selection tool, I click away, and now you notice we have one keyframe here, and when we reach this point we have a new keyframe and the text changes. Start with Dubai, and now here we have London. And next I'm gonna press Shift, put the playhead right here, exactly where the marker is, and I'm gonna change the text now. Go to type tool. I'm gonna write Moscow. I'm gonna move the playhead. You see there's a new keyframe right here. That means the text changed here and here. Press shift, I snap right here. And I'm gonna change the text to New York. We notice the text is a little bit too big. I'm gonna select everything and click here. I'm gonna press shift and down arrow. That way I reduce the size by 10. Like this. I think 350 is perfect. And I'm gonna keep moving. I press shift. Move to the next marker. I click 3 times. I select the entire text and I'm gonna write Paris like this. I select the word. I'm gonna scale it up to 400. Press enter. Now here the text is 400. Here 350, and here it's 400. I'm gonna keep going. I press shift and place the time indicator right here, and now I'm gonna select the text and I'm gonna write travel the world. I click 3 times. I select everything and I'm gonna reduce this to 180. This is too small. I think I'm gonna choose 200 or maybe 210, like this. I think this looks good. And now let's play the video. Obviously we don't want the word Dubai to appear here, so I'm gonna place the time indicator right here and I'm gonna shorten the layer of the text. I can press shift and snap it to the marker right here, and you notice here we have no text and the text starts from here. Let's play now. I'm gonna press Control and move frame by frame, make sure there's no problems here. Yeah, I think it's perfect. Move to the next. Yes, it's perfect. And same here. Now, the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a zoom in effect on the images. Just a slight zoom in effect on these images. To do that, I'm gonna create a null object. I'll go to Layer, New, Null Object. I'm gonna click on this image, press Shift, click on the Dubai image, and everything in between is selected, all these images, and now I'm gonna parent them to the null object like this. I'm gonna place the time indicator right here. I go to the null object. I'm gonna press S for the scale. I'm gonna click on the stopwatch right here. I go to the end of the timeline. I put the playhead right here, and now I'm gonna type 130% scale. And notice now you see how all the images are growing, are scaling up slowly, and this is exactly the zoom effect I wanted. I'm gonna add one more thing, a fade to black effect. I'm gonna click away, deselect everything. I'm gonna press U to see all the keyframes. I use J and K to move between the keyframes. I'm gonna put the playhead right where this keyframe is, when the audio levels start to drop, right here. And I'm gonna go to the text Dubai, right here, press T to bring the opacity. I'm gonna click on the stopwatch. I go to the end and I'm gonna click and type 0%. Now the texts fade away like this. I'm gonna take these two keyframes, Control C to copy these keyframes. I press J to put the playhead right here. And I go to the layer of the plane and I'm gonna Control V like this. Now we have keyframes right here, as you see, and they disappear at the same time. This is the fade to black effect I wanted. Now I'm gonna play the entire video. The exercise now is finished. You go do the same and don't forget to save.